Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Afif Sohail bin Norzaidi and metric number 1810737. So now I am going to talk about my study regarding Zakat. So what is Zakat? Zakat is an obligatory act demanded by Allah Himself. Not only that, Zakat also means giving a portion of one's wealth to the poor or to the needy. However, in Malaysia, Zakat fund is handled by Zakat administrators or Zakat institutions. Zakat is also known as a tool in improving the economy as well as the growth of economy. Zakat can redistribute income and wealth. Also, it reduces the risk of inflation and other problems that might reduce the economic performance. Based on the conventional view, Zakat is seen as donation to the needy only. Donation is defined as the act of giving something to charity, mainly in the form of money. Not like Zakat, donation is not obligatory to anyone. The first article I am going to talk about is called Zakat as a Benchmark to Evaluate Economic Growth, an Alternative Approach by an author named Dr. Adel Saria from Bahrain. In this article, she presented a model of using Zakat as a financial system to increase economic performance. She stated that with higher level of Zakat paid, it indicates that the economy is growing. With a complete formula to use in the study, Dr. Adel Saria were able to find the solutions more accurately and easier. So, the findings showed that Zakat index indeed can be used to measure the economic performance. Next, the article I am going to talk about is called Motivations of Paying Zakat on Income, Evidence from Malaysia by an author named Nur Bazira from Malaysia. In this article, she stated that Zakat on income can be defined as own income that is gained from activities that involves labor. Also, the main objective of this paper is to examine the factors that affects Muslim actions toward paying zakat on income. The findings showed that based on the mean of those who pay zakat, factors such as social, religious and economic factors affects much more as compared to the self-centered factors. Although the results of the survey shows a high percentage of respondents agree and do pay zakat on income, only 33% of those zakat payer in IIUM actually pay zakat. As a student of IIUM myself, I am quite disappointed with her finding. The next article I am going to talk about is Zakat Institution in Malaysia, Problems and Issues by an author named Azman Abdul Rahman. In this article, he mentioned that in Malaysia, zakat is regularized, which means the promotion, collection and distribution of zakat is done by the zakat administrators. Also, in this country, zakat administration is a state matter. This paper talks about the growth and development of Malaysia's Zakat Institute. As we are aware, Zakat Institution plays a crucial role in annihilating poverty in the country. In this paper, it is stated that the most crucial problem in the Zakat Institution is inefficiency. Why? Zakat funds do not actually and not always reach the targeted receivers. So the last article I am going to talk about based on Islamic perspective is assessing the satisfaction level of zakat recipients towards zakat management. It is done by an author named Raja Azrin. So there are complaints from Asnafs regarding the distribution of zakat in terms of quality of service. This paper investigates the form of information used in managing the zakat funds. The findings show that the main source in obtaining information regarding zakat distribution is just by words from people alone instead of doing actual surveys, doing online interviews and whatsoever. The problem statement of this paper is administrators of zakat funds does not have enough knowledge of places that are more rural than other places. For the conventional view regarding zakat, we will talk about donation. So this first article is titled Who Gives What to Charity? Characteristics Affecting Donation Behavior, done by an author named Su Kang Lee from Taiwan. In this paper, he mentioned the two major forms of donations are volunteering and money donation. He also stated that there are 5 variables that affects the behavior of charity donors significantly. As for voluntary donation, it is affected by awareness of charitable issues and NPOs, as well as sense of social responsibility and empathy. On the other hand, monetary donation is affected by factors such as demographic and socio-economic factors such as age, marital status, and also gender. In a nutshell, the views are very different between Islamic and conventional point of view regarding zakat. The Islamic point of view not only talks about charity and redistribution of wealth, but also mentions how it can purify the wealth and the soul of the payer. As opposed to zakat, donation might give the same benefit physically or mentally. However, it does not give the same benefit spiritually. Not to forget, zakat is an obligatory act for all Muslims, but donation on the other hand is a voluntary act of giving to charity. But blessings are given to both deeds. As discussed earlier, the factors that affect Muslims to pay zakat are different from those factors that affects charity donors. In my opinion, the way forward for a sustainable economic development is by implementing a more detailed knowledge about zakat and how it is related to economics in the Muslim community in Malaysia. With this, people will be more aware of how zakat can help in the growth of the economy. Not only that, to ensure that those who are responsible in managing the zakat funds need to improve their services. For example, by actually going to more rural places to discover new areas that needs the help from the zakat company. If zakat companies can be consistent in doing such thing, the poverty level in the country will decrease in the long run.